Hey folks, it's Abby here from the Anxious Outdoors, and today I'm going skiing. Like any good day out on the slopes, I had to start with a nice cup of coffee, and then it was time to pack up my car. We're not going to talk about it. I said we're not going to talk about it, but here I am talking about it. So, Josh and I recently moved, which we're really excited about, but we're living with a relative at the moment, which is awesome, great, wonderful. But our stuff is everywhere. We had so much stuff because when you have an entire house that is yours, you collect lots of stuff. And now I just don't know where to put all this stuff. And every time I think I have it all unpacked, I find more. And so my car is full of stuff, plus all my ski gear, plus I always overpack too. So really, it's not that bad. It's not. Once I got a bit further north, I stopped for gas and, of course, a gas station cup of coffee, which is one of the most delectable things in life. I am on my way to Boyne Mountain. I'm gonna ski with some of my college friends. We're gonna stay up there and hit the Highlands tomorrow. I haven't been downhill skiing yet this year, so kind of an exciting excursion. There's more snow up here than there is down south, so that's nice. I do love winter for the most part, so. Once I arrived at Boyne Mountain, it was time to get my gear on. Joey's is an event, putting on all the layers, and then I was able to get a couple runs in before my friends arrived, so maybe 3 on the singles lift, which was always a fun social experiment. It was the tail end of holiday break, so it was quite busy, even though it was a Thursday. The snow had not yet come, so most of the snow we were skiing on was man-made. They also were blowing snow the entire time we were out, which, as much as we appreciate that they're making snow so that we can ski, it is always such a pain to get covered in ice. Once Alex and Zane, my skiing buddies, arrived, the adventure could truly begin. Wow, what you thinking of the snow today, Zane?
It is man-made.
It's very clearly man-made.
I give them credit. They're trying their best.
Yep, it is it's slippery.
Yeah.
It's white for the most part. And it's frozen, kinda.
And I am skiing.
You are skiing. Smiling waves.
Alex.
We got a few runs in before we got hungry because we started around lunchtime, so we had to make a stop and get some chili at the restaurant on top of the hill. Hi, Zane. This little building has a lot of charm, and it was nice and warm with a fire built right on the inside to thaw out your gloves and your toes, and so we enjoyed our time there before heading back out on the slopes.
Very excited to see this film.
Yeah? Feature-length Boyne trip. My friend Zane is very well versed in the knowledge of the creation of Boyne Mountain and the development of all of the resort, and so he informed us before going down this run that this was the very first hill that they cleared and made into a skiable area, and so it was kind of neat while going down thinking about how many people have skied down this hill before me and what a thrill it must have been at first, and it's still pretty much just as thrilling. I love a good carve. I don't know if I'm the only person who feels this way, but whenever I pass these slow signs, which obviously are there for safety to remind you to slow down as you approach the bottom of the hill, but I can't help but feeling like they're accusing me of being slow. And I can't stand that.
I did it.
GoPro, what do you got, Abby?
Beautiful weather.
It's gorgeous.
I love it.
Light
I
flurries.
love man-made snow. I'm going left again.
Something that I never get tired of is the view from the top of the hill. I just love being able to see so far and to see the snow and all of the people enjoying the same thing out on the slopes.
It's a skill.
Boyne recently put in this feature they call the Sky Bridge, and although we didn't ever go on it, it was really neat to ski under it, especially once it lit up at night.
Woo!
Boyne Mountain.
Uh-oh. I zoomed in. Okay. Oh, I did, yeah. No worries about that. All right, back to the quad. Same one?
Yeah,
Same one? Okay.
Now in my ripe old age, I find that I often don't make it all day on the slopes without getting tired, sore, cold, whatever variety, but there's something about skiing at night under the lights that really reminds me of my childhood. I don't know if it's from being in the ski club through elementary, middle, and high school, where I would spend my Friday nights out on the hill just constantly going up and down and up and down, and it's just no concept of exhaustion from skiing. That was our social time where we would chase our friends around and have that kind of independence that you didn't have at that age. And so it always just takes me back to such a fond place. I love night skiing. I also feel like it makes obstacles easier to see, the little contours of the snow, which is nice, as well as those lights. They did such a nice job of lighting up the lodge area, the little village that is at the foot of the hill. So it was really nice to night ski.
You hear the Christmas music? got it.
But they can do it.
Last end of the night.
We decided that our final run of the night absolutely had to be on the run that goes beneath the sky bridge, just because the lights were so beautiful. And we really took our time going down the hill to really fully appreciate its splendor.
How many runs?
1 second. 25.
Yeet, yeet.
25 runs, 11 miles.
Nice.
The little village at the foot of the mountain was looking especially pretty with all of her lights at this time of day. And we really enjoyed our walk out even. And luckily, we were able to catch the shuttle, so we didn't have to march ourselves all the way out to our car. And so overall, it was a lovely evening at Boyne Mountain. But no evening of skiing, in our opinion, is complete without a trip to a local brewery. So on our way out, we made plans to stop at the Toski Brewing on our way to our Airbnb. And luckily, it was just about 2 minutes away from our Airbnb, so that made the drive home nice and easy.
It's a Subaru commercial.
The food and drinks were just what we needed to refuel after a long day, and then we headed to our Airbnb.
Songs for every single state, like the biggest cities.
The next morning, I had to head out and secure coffee for the team because we neglected to bring any to make at the Airbnb. So once again, it was gas station coffee for me. Gas station coffee has been secured. So much land over the What are you looking for, Alex? The place we were staying was nothing fancy, but it had all that we needed, plus some northern Michigan charm. For our day 2 skiing, we decided to go to Boyne Highlands.
Hi, Zane. Woo. First run of the day. Pure Michigan.
We quickly noticed that Boyne Highlands snowmaking operation was a bit more successful than at the mountain, perhaps due to it being further north or due to the fact that there's just less people who go. But we were enjoying our time on these runs quite a bit more than we were on the mountain the night before. Boyne Highlands skiing is also a bit more directed towards advanced skiers, and so I did not record very many of my runs just out of safety. So this is probably the only hill I think I have video of from our trip to the Highlands. After a few hours of skiing, we went off-site to lunch at Pond Hill Farm. This is one of my favorite places we've been. We went the last time we went on a ski trip, and I just fell in love with it. They have awesome food, awesome beer and wine, and then a few more little touches that just make it seem pretty magical. Cheers! Yeah! They have a pretty vast menu, which I opted for a pesto grilled cheese, but they had pizzas. That's what both Zane and Alex got, and we all loved our lunches. There's lots of seating, both indoors and outdoors, and the ambiance is to die for.
Alex. Sports.
This place is very family oriented, but even I, as an adult, was pretty entranced by the little touches that they put in for children and adults alike.
Little rabbits. Hello. Aren't you so cute? Yeah, you are. So cute. You goat. You remind me of my puppy. You do. You remind me of my doggy Steve. Going on a gnome hunt.
Best of all, they have a 1.5-mile trail that has 12 gnome houses hidden on it. And thus, we went on our gnome hunt journey, which probably was my highlight of the entire trip.
Gnome.
Enough. But they would have 3 cars. Your dad sounds like a legend to you.
It's gotta be this one. Wait, oh, okay, it really is gonna say gnome because there's an N next. Open the door, Alex. Knock first. That's really rude. Is there no gnome in the gnome house?
No.
No gnome home.
It's gnomeless.
No, I'm so cute. I see it! This is my house. There he is!
Hi, buddy.
Prime real estate.
We gotta go way back.
Oh, wow. You guys are never gonna guess, but the next letter is M. Oh, he's doing yoga. Gnomega. Good. Uh-oh. My foot's wet.
It's
Not the gnome. I love this landscape.
so nice.
It's magical.
Great.
Oh, bye, Alex. You jump over the river.
This is my land.
Good job, buddy.
So as you can tell, this gnome hunt really provided a lot of entertainment for us. Not only was the trail just absolutely beautiful, but it was really, really fun to try to find each of the houses. And if you find all the houses, you spell a certain phrase and you get a sticker, which I was really thrilled about. But it was really just a cool way to experience nature. I imagine that lots of families with children really get into it, and what a cool way to get your kid to really appreciate a hike and do some looking, searching, finding.
Yep.
It was really a rewarding hike.
Oh, he's got a little hat.
After we were full and had completed our gnome hunt, we headed back out to the slopes for a few more hours of skiing. Over the summer, Boyne Highlands took out 3 of their lifts and put in this extremely high-tech lift with heated seats, automated safety bar, and then, best of all, the little bubble shield that came down to protect you from the snow. It felt like a little bit of overkill at a Michigan ski resort, but I'm not complaining. I really enjoyed having the warmth of the bubble. It also helped when we were going through sections where they were making snow, preventing us from getting caked with the ice from the man-made snow.
Make it a good run.
Make it count. You're really disorienting.
It feels so slow. We skied as far into the night as our legs could take it, and I think that our total ended up being 40 runs, which is pretty good for us. The snow obviously was not perfect because we had such a late start to the winter, but we certainly enjoyed it. And skiing is skiing, no matter the conditions, really. So we were just happy to be out on the slopes with each other, having a good time. I would say that Highlands was a bit of a better experience for us simply because there was less people and more runs open with a little more of a unique landscape to explore. But overall, we had a great time both days. And just like that, our trip was pretty much over. all we had left to do was go get some food and some beer. We went to the back lot, I think it was called, and got some tacos from a food truck and some really good beer. And then we went back to our Airbnb, slept, and then took off in the morning. But it was a great trip with two of my best buds. 10 out of 10 would ski again.